up? Let's go, baby.
And I hit bot up too, bro.
We live. What it do, people? What it do, people? It's the boy Jay in the face. This the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast. We got the host with the most, your boy Ali Mo. We got our co-host with us, the boy Eddie Brock and the Crocs chilling. He on your block for the Millie Rock. You know what I'm saying? We got the pro. They call him Demo. What it do, my guys? How y'all feeling, fellas?
Great, man. Great. Call me Ali Mo. Go ahead, bro.
No, I said whoever wanted to go and do that. I always talk too much. My mouth is like
man. Everything, everything's groovy. I guess you say groovy. Tax time. You know how that shit go. Tax time.
Money time. That's that money season, boy.
Tax season, baby.
Tax time, bro. That should cover all bases. That should says everything right there. It's tax time. That's all I'm saying.
That's that fat bitch season. If you ain't got you a fat bitch, get one.
Hey, I got a heavy step one.
Get one.
I got a healthy one.
You got to get a half of one.
A baby mother with 8 kids, get one. You gotta stay. You only get 3 on your car. You gotta get one.
Shit.
Consciously.
How y'all fellas been doing, man? I haven't spoke to y'all fellas in over a week. Actually, we did our last Ain't Nothing Funny podcast personally with me on here was like a week ago. How y'all fellas doing? What's going on with y'all fellas, man?
Oh shit, man. Me, I'm sorry you go hard on it. I go hard. That's when I'm going to. We've been it been all right, man, and it been difficulties, man. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
That's what I call that. Technical difficulties. A lot of niggas is computer niggas. A lot of niggas is fake blogging niggas. A lot of niggas is all that other shit. But
talking about, I mean, you talking about internet gangsters.
Yeah.
Internet gangsters going on lately.
A lot of that shit.
Nigga hiding behind the keyboard and shit.
Nah, sometimes they hide in your face. You know.
Well, yeah, that too.
Sometimes they hide in your face. So we get on that. But other than that, man, everything been pretty smoothing, bro. Pretty smoothing. You know, I like the devil. The devil is real.
He works like Dalton said it. 25 hours a day, 366 days a week, days a year.
If y'all think Jesus is real, y'all ain't got shit coming to y'all. Y'all ain't know nothing yet. The devil is live, bro. The devil is live.
He's alive, baby.
And he's always working.
You know, yo, you can't move no way around that, man. You can't spectate no way around that. But for us, all us righteous people, bro, fuck that. We overpower that, and we gotta do it. But it's been a good weekend from bad weekend. Again, like I say, in between my grandbaby here. Blessing.
Got you.
Blessings. Pay.
What about you, bro?
Yo, I gave her that name, Jay.
You gave her Pay?
Yeah, I gave her that name. Food. You know, I was the first one to say that. I called her Pay. I originated that.
I'm gonna get out of that with y'all. No.
I'm gonna let you know. You see her?
It's all good.
That right,
great minds think alike, bro.
Right there, that's little right there. You feel me? You gotta roll with her. You see the face. She about that life. You feel me?
Yeah.
She about that life. That's little mama's right there.
Yeah, and you see, that's why I say God bless me to intertwine with my dudes, man. I ain't in jail today. It could have been from some negativity. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe trying to say my behalf. I don't give a fuck about all of that. I'm a fighting soldier on what I believe in. Don't tell me about my belief. I won't tell you about your belief. I'm gonna tell you this is real. I'm gonna tell you this is drink. I'm gonna tell you whatever. Don't go beyond what I'm talking about, bro.
Can I elaborate on that situation right there? It's a lot about when niggas tell other people like, yo, I think this is what you should do, or this is what I think. You can't tell a nigga what he stand for, right? And it's the same thing like in America, bro. You could tell a soldier to go somewhere and kill something to stand for something, right? But then when he's home and he does the same thing, you try to tell him it's different. It is no difference telling a soldier to kill somebody in another country than a soldiers killing something over here, bro. You can't tell a man to go run on how he, bro. That's his life, bro. That's how shit work out. And I understand that, bro. I understand that 100%, bro. You can't the niggas be trying to tell you how to live or how to be.
It's called non-great communication, bro. Like if I got great communication skills, bro, I will understand where we coming from, bro, and what our knowledge is, bro. It's either some people respect your head blocked off, or knowledge, bro. Like a knowledge, bro, is like it's bro. And
that's
then
too much of a broad statement.
When you moving away from that kind of situation that you've been through, nigga, you don't even know my lifestyle, bro. I'm just preaching to you what I want to preach to you. Bro, I can't preach to you my whole lifestyle, bro, because I don't know who the fuck you is. Everybody has some kind of difference for them. Somebody have all kind of accepted. Think you got to accept today nonsense. They bullshit, man. You know, we got to get up out of that, bro. We got to get up out of that. Yo, if you want to accept to what I'm going through on my road that I'm going through, let's go outside with it, bro.
Straight to it.
Nothing else, bro. It speaks nothing else. Every conversation, that dialogue that we have, we don't have to have amongst in the box. We can have outside the box because we all free here now.
Indeed.
Like, yo, if I was locked up, it would be a different story. The box I'd be speaking. Well, I'm speaking freedom. I'm speaking come outside and whatever happens after that. That's my life. But you know, like I say, I do reappear, and I'm a ghost. I reappear upon everybody's situation. You don't know what I'm popping up for. I'm gonna pop up and catch you in that situation, and then that's your situation. You understand what I mean?
Everybody's situation is different.
Yeah, I still jump around, bro. So with that being said,
I'm gonna close the door.
And so anybody I dislike or anybody I have no feelings with, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck, man. 2023 of life, man. Don't give a fuck. I gotta think about what's going to motivate us this year, bro. What's going to motivate us? I can't think about what motivates you because you're not thinking what's going to motivate us.
That's a fact.
It's all about us, not you.
It's us.
It's all about us. It's not you. You feel me? So,
what's going on with you, bro?
Shit, man. I'm chilling, man. It's been a cool weekend.
You can hear him?
Can't complain.
Clear, yeah, I can hear him.
All right. You know?
Yeah.
It's all about A and F, bro. What I see here today. Just like when Ciroc was on our team, that's another one that we put on the team. But it's all about us, the real important people, and who you see here every time. So I do be missing you, bro, when you don't be on the show.
Funny. I don't even talk about that, bro. I miss y'all. You know I miss y'all niggas, man. I really do. Sometimes, bro. Never mind, bro. Let's get on with the show, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know, I talk to y'all off air. You know what I'm saying? I talk to y'all off air because y'all my actual brothers. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my actual brothers. Y'all could call me, nigga. Call me. Sometimes the mental is not stable.
Call me when you need someone to talk to. Yeah, call me.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Like,
love it, sometimes.
I've been watching you, boy, cause I can't do what you say. Your girlfriend ain't no friend of mine.
Here's my number and dime. Call me anytime.
Stanley, you don't know this, right, Stanley? I know you don't know this, Stanley. I know you don't know this. Yeah, I know we don't know this. It's all right. We don't know this. It's all right. Call me. If Drake did remix it, we don't know it. We got a beautiful show for you guys tonight. What's the topics today? We got head.
Some wild cowboy shit, some wild Billy Ocean shit. To top of the day,
You talk with that Alec Baldwin shit.
huh? You want to start with that?
You want to start with Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, Dr. Brock, man.
All right, let's start with Alec Baldwin. All right, so today on the news, earlier this week, they posted that on Fox News, NBC, and everything, that Alec Baldwin will be charged with involuntary manslaughter for the charges of killing a woman on a Hollywood movie set.
Yeah.
Yes, he will be charged with that. Does that mean he's going to jail? Does not.
No.
Do they have a definitive case? It does not. But the prosecutor asked for $63,000, right? And that was to hire an independent media expert, independent doctor. She asked for independent everybody, right? So that the Hollywood police and everybody cannot intertwine with their investigation.
Yeah.
I feel personally, I feel like they feel like it is something undercover and they just need the money to prove it. What do you feel?
That's crazy, man. I mean, like, produce the money, like you need the facts first. You know what I mean? Like,
there you go,
facts, bro. Like,
there
fuck
you
the
go,
bread.
Dave,
You know what I mean? Like, fuck the bread, nigga. Like,
let me say this. Let me say this before you continue. Let me say this, right?
Yeah.
That this is not the first time on a Hollywood set that something so controversial.
Well, it happened with Bruce Lee's son, with Brandon Lee.
Yeah. And it happened on with the so-ons and so-ons too.
You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be blanks. It's supposed to be blanks, and you got some live rounds in there.
Yeah. Now, what happened with the Alec Baldwin shit is the day before, I believe it was, they had live rounds in the gun and they shot the shit. So there was like little like shards left in the shit.
A little fragments.
So yeah, so when the next day when they put the blanks in there, the blanks shot out the shards, and that's what killed the nigga.
Wow.
But if that's true, that's not Alec Baldwin's fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
why? Because under his production, like, he ain't responsible for that shit.
Exactly.
Like, you know who's responsible for that? The people who deal with the props. Because everybody has a prop. Like, you deal with the props. You got a job to deal with the props. Both them niggas, the niggas who had in charge of the props.
What Brock is saying too, that's where it's gonna come into leading out a civil suit. What a civil suit is that, he didn't have negligence with it, but somewhere they trying to say he has some kind of part dealing with that because he pulled the trigger. Remember how that gun is made?
That's
you have to actually pull the trigger for the discharge. So if he's saying any kind of burly fragments or anything had hit him, you have to discharge that gun. So now his whole defense is when he discharged the gun, he was in acting mode. He was in acting mode. When they say lights, camera, action, he didn't know that it was real bullets. Somebody can contaminate that. But what they're saying too is that they had a woman that said down there that the one that's getting charged with Alec Baldwin, saying that she looked at the gun and she the one who propped the gun and gave them the gun, and the gun wasn't like that. You understand what I'm saying? But if that lady went down there and say, boom, I didn't touch that gun, and she could prove that she didn't touch that gun, that's why her and Alec Baldwin is getting charged with it. She's saying, whoever did that, and we're not saying Alec Baldwin took the bullets and put it in himself and all that and wanted to kill this lady. I don't know. I don't know if they was beefing. I don't know the problem. We don't know the problem.
The problem with this case, right?
Was she a liability or whatever?
The problem with the case is that Alec Baldwin also have been indicted on a bunch of cases of sexual harassment.
Right now, dang, what that got to do with murder?
Well, if you put into play If you put if a realist, like if you thinking on another note, right? It'll be. He touched so much people. Maybe this was the case to get him, and she had evidence that he did something, and bow, and she's done.
Okay.
Maybe she's about to tell.
Okay, then. Why do you why did somebody else get involved with some shit like that had something to do with you? It doesn't make no sense. Yeah. None of that stuff doesn't add up, bro. It doesn't add up. If son meant to do that, then that's a different case, and that's probably why they charging him with baby case that he get only 5 years.
Involuntary manslaughter get you 5 years in jail.
5 years, and they only looking at him with 5 years. This is what the jury's saying. The 5 years. This is what they saying that he can get 5 years. The judge didn't even sentence him and tell him it's up to the judge.
He hasn't been correctly charged with it yet. He hasn't been found guilty of the charges. We're talking allegedly here.
So 5 years or whatever they saying, this is for this charge. This is what can happen. The man could get 5-year probation maybe for what's the name, and then he had to have reputed. He had to pay
damages.
He still
got to go for a hearing to see if they even going to take the trials.
Exactly. So reputed damage would meaning that's a lawsuit.
Well, let me ask you something.
And I think that's where that's going to go.
If they ask, if the state decides, right? Because what we all know is only what they gave us, right? So what they gave us is he's being charged with involuntary manslaughter. Does that mean that the case actually been picked up, or does that mean we still have to wait until they bring it to a pre-jury, right? Because you know they do pre-jury to whether the case be able to pick up and to go to trial and all that. Is that something that
it sounds like it happened? It sounds like it happened because this is what he's looking into. And this is what his lawyer is saying that we gonna fight this. Like if we gotta go to trial for this shit. So it sounds like it's
case,
open.
I believe.
Yeah, something like that. So it's still open. It's still open out for us as we the jury, us people in the back end to put our 2 cents in it, just like the young thug.
So with the evidence that's given, that we know about. Right, we did this on the Tory Lanez case. Right, what do you feel personally about this case?
Tory Lanez
setup? No.
This case,
Alac, do you feel like it was a setup? Do you feel like he knew that the gun had it was a possibility to kill his bitch? Do you feel like he killed her? Like, what do you feel personally about the situation?
I personally, because I really don't know all the ins and outs, but I think it was just negligence, bro. It was careless. Like, it was an accident. I feel it was an accident. I don't know Alac Baldwin personally, but he doesn't seem like that type of dude. They even got that type of mentality, but you never know under pressure. You know what I mean? You know what niggas do.
Eddie Brock, what you think?
I mean, it's Hollywood, so these niggas do a lot of weirdo shit.
Yes, sir.
This shit, it feel like a setup to me. Like that nigga, he pissed off the wrong people in Hollywood. Or something like that, because this shit,
not him.
Ali, what you think?
That's understandable about what I go off of what Brock and Demo the Pro say. Also with that, well, I understandable about like if that man meant to do that, some way in hell, the guilt gonna come up. And if only way I feel he'd be able to do that if he had a problem with somebody. And if he didn't have no problem with that lady, and he's saying he accidentally did that, unless he went a free body, I don't think everybody could go off of their conscience of killing somebody. You know what I mean? If you're not from the streets. So that's an Alac Baldwin conscience. So I wouldn't know.
I feel personally, bro, I was wrong with the Tory Lanez case. I don't know if I was 100% wrong, but I feel like I was wrong with that. I feel like he did this. I feel like Alac Baldwin did this. I feel like if you look at I want to say this. If you look at the last few situations he's been in, right? If you look at the last couple of cases he's been in, there's been a lot of situations where it's been skeptical. It's been I'm going, oh shit, like
okay,
like you know what I'm saying, like you did it, but what did you do it? Like I feel like it was too much of that, right? And I feel like maybe this was one of those cases where it has to be done because this is the one who takes down Hollywood, right? This is the one who takes down Hollywood, pow.
Yo, in the face, Jay in the face. Let me ask you a question. Like, all right, if you say you think he did that, explain to me why would he do that, and what kind of case that he had, a violent case with this woman, or some kind of situation is done with this woman.
So he never had a violent case, right?
So but what was that?
He definitely harassment, right? So he had multiple, right? Multiple. Wait, multiple sexual harassment cases, right?
Side that, bro. The sexual harassment. I'm gonna cut you off with that, but side the sexual harassment case. What beef did he have with that woman for her to get bodied, bro?
Wait. So if I have to look at previous cases, right? If I have to look at previous cases to go like what is the possibility, right? Because we all talking hypothetically now, right? So what is the possibility of this actually being a crime? Right, and I go off your passivants. Well, we know for a fact that you've been charged with sexual harassment, actual sexual conduct with a minor.
It could be on some real
and if I have to understand those situations, right, I have to go with what happens at this point in time when you was there with Shorty, because this movie, it wasn't just started. This movie was in the making for like about a year now.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So now I have to go off of a problem. So for a year that y'all been shooting and faking, that this one particular day I happen to be a real one in the chamber.
Yo,
I don't know.
Yo, brother, what movie that you seen that predicted that in Hollywood? What movie that you seen that happening?
A few.
But which one that you can reclaim that it happened in Hollywood that you've seen?
I can't say it.
All right then. Yo, Demo the Pro.
Yo.
Which one is the movie that y'all seen that it had proclaimed the same shit that happened with
well, I don't know the name of the movie that made the name of the movie, but I know Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee, he got hit with somebody. It's not many. You know, I can count them on my hand.
That's
not many.
One.
Yeah.
That's one. The second one was as close, and it ate all us in the heart. If you paid attention, it was the Bruce Lee story and that Shorty story.
What Shorty?
Fucking go back to Child's Play. Child's Play, I think it was 2 or 3. Remember when the little boy that had Chucky was, hold on, I'm on the thing. Remember the little boy that had Chucky and he was he went to the military?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember when he went to the military and all those dudes thought that they was out there running in doing the war game and all of that other stuff? And Chucky replaced those bullets for real bullets?
Okay. All right.
Go back to the Child's Play when dude was in the military. So
was it an actual death? Was it an actual live death though, or was it just a death on the screen?
Who replaced those bullets?
You're right. It's too much. Here's the problem with the Alec Baldwin case is that it's too much hands involved. It's too much. It's too much. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. It's too much of that going on, and it's because not only did he fire the gun, you got to remember you have the prop person,
who replaced those bullets?
You have the prop person, right? You have the person who brought the gun. You have the director who also has to who hired the people to get the gun and everything. You have the sub.
I think it really just goes down to the prop person, bro. Like everybody else is astronaut. Like it don't matter. Like it don't count. Like the person who's in charge of the props should be the person to take the blame.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
that's what you getting paid. That's what you getting paid for.
Involuntary manslaughter doesn't mean like you that you was.
It wasn't intentional.
It was
premeditated.
You was a person who didn't know like that. That's how it was gonna happen. Like that's how that happened. So he
was aware of something. You was aware of something. You was aware of something. That's what they're trying to say. You were aware that this gun could be in the deadly force, and you didn't check it, and you didn't. You was aware. That's like conspiracy.
Let's clarify this. And this is for any person who ever shot a gun. Let's clarify this. If you shoot a blank shooter with blank bullets inside, close enough to a person, yes, it can injure somebody. If you remember, it's still gunpowder in that gun to make it pop. So if you put that close enough to somebody,
a blank shooter is not gonna deadly forcefully kill you, unless oh shit, I caught a heart attack. The explosion, the sound made me catch a heart attack, or he shot this in my face in somewhere.
That's not like any heart or something like that.
Something bug. But that is not part of the thing. The part of the story and the part of the history is when that gun first came through. Unless y'all was using this gun, oh yo son, this is an old Western gun. Let me see how this old revolver.
What the fuck was they firing live rounds with a fucking prop gun?
And not just that.
That's a question.
Why is the live rounds on the show that we don't have to use live rounds? Unless some of this shit is part of live rounds. Mm-hmm. You know, when you shooting bullets and they supposed to show bullets going through cars, they don't just do some of that shit ain't computer edited. Sometimes they might have to fire real guns,
live rounds,
and all that. Unless it was that.
You do bring up a good like when they have you bring up a good point, because when they have when you get shot, right? It's supposed to be a blank gun. It's supposed to be bang, 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 and you're supposed to have blood packs on you that show pow, 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 right? And now that I'm thinking about it, you can't put that on a car. You can't put that on a car. Rounds. When you shoot stuff like that has to be actual
in it, bro. So maybe that was a mishap. If they explained that to the people, but Hollywood don't want to lose big ass contracts that they having and doing that. If they explain that, how they did the Bruce Lee shit, this was a mistake, bro. We didn't know.
Can I give you a what if? Can I give you a what if? We know the typical gun holds 6 shots, correct?
Yeah.
Revolver holds 6 shots. The regular gun holds 8. One of the chain, 9, correct? All right. So what if the gun they was using, right, to shoot a car or building, right, was supposed to be 6, but they shot 5?
That's roulette.
And then they tell him, roulette. And then they tell him, roulette. Right? Then they stuff the other 5 blank bullets in it, right? I
just told you what that's called. That's roulette, brother.
Yes, sir.
That's roulette, brother. I spin the barrel right there, whatever the live bullet lands at, that's where it's at, bro.
And that's what happened. He shot the boom, 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 bang.
Mm-hmm. Yo, but you gotta understand the boom, 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 bang. Why was the boom, boom, boom? Could have been there, but why was the bang there?
That's the question. So
the bang there. If our whole story is supposed to be green screen, right? If that's supposed to be green screen, where did the popping come from? Where did the real popping? Who the fuck thought they was coming at? Yo, I'm coming on the set. If somebody out here on the set, they act up. I'm ready for whatever. Who the fuck was on that type of time, son.
Nobody.
Because maybe and this is big in Hollywood with a lot of people.
What do you think, bro?
Remember, we're out on this situation where the exposure of sexual harassment, sexual misconduct, everything. We gotta understand. We're in this era where this is coming out now. There's no telling me. None of that, bro. And you gotta understand. If
fucking the bitch.
If you're playing at that field, right? If you're playing at that field, and if you really gotta sit here and think like, all right, that's the field that people are actually playing on, right? You gotta understand this lady, this is not her first movie. Who died, right? This is not her first show. She has never been mainstream. She has never been
main character.
She's not the only person.
She always been a sub character, bro. This is her first time in the movie where she's a sub main, right?
Yeah, she's a co-star.
You gotta understand.
Hold on. Slow down, Captain.
I think you try to create a motive for this nigga to kill this bitch.
Hold on.
No. Listen. Hold on, Ali Mo. Listen to this real quick.
The lady that got killed wasn't a part of no movie. She was a director. She wasn't nobody in no movie that.
Yeah, she wasn't an actress.
Never been a main character. She's never been a main character.
The director got shot.
And the director, she was a director. She was a film thing.
She died with directed lived.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
That makes it a little worse.
Wow.
Now listen. If it was true about the sexual harassment thing, right? You see what Bill Cosby went through. He had all that bread and he still went to jail. Maybe he was gonna bring it out. Alec Baldwin's like, I'm not going to prison. I ain't built for prison. I ain't from the street. Fuck that. I'm gonna kill this bitch. Could be that.
To you and go ahead, bro.
But why? My fault. Cut you up. But why the hell would you do that if you scared of jail?
Well, no, I don't even put that. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that.
Nobody thinks about the consequences.
Here's my thing, right? I'm crazy, bro.
He ain't gonna do that to his son.
I'm a nut, bro. I think
I'm Alec Baldwin. I will get somebody else to clip this bitch. I'm not clipping this bitch myself.
Why would she do and make a movie and do all his production and all that, and she knowing this dude was a greaseball? She could have sat down. Yo,
for a check, bro.
Listen. What check? Listen, Demo. This is a low budget movie. Do y'all understand this?
Even better. Hear my theory now, bro. And this sounds crazy, bro. And I'm only giving theories out, bro. This is not mainstream. This is not anybody to take it as for what is word, bro. Just hear me out, bro. Wow. What if the director had something on Alec Baldwin?
That's what I'm talking about.
And forced him. And forced him to do the movie, right? Listen, your career is going down. If you don't do this movie, bro, right? I'm gonna put out what I know.
I'm gonna expose you.
Right? I'm gonna expose you, right? And now he's like, I gotta do this bullshit ass movie. And I'm gonna clap you.
I'm gonna kill this lady because
this ain't the money that I'm used to getting. This ain't the money that I'm used to getting.
She has evidence. Remember, Alec Baldwin had other cases. He had other cases. It's not like that's his only case.
Now somebody got to fall on the sword because they fucked up big time.
Thank you. That's it.
All right.
But like the man told you, it's a low budget movie. Son. Why would niggas was trash?
Well, you know what? Until the truth come out. Until the story come out. Look. At the story. Look. I'm gonna bet y'all we're gonna be cheap over here, right? I don't give a shit about anybody. We're gonna be cheap. I'm gonna bet both of y'all $5, right? If the story comes out, right, that she had evidence on him, that's the reason why he killed her, right? Y'all owe me $5 each. But if the story anything different, look, if the story anything different,
that bet even got to be even wicked than that because if
$10.
you got to go probably wicked than that. Yo, because
you're not trying to get out of it. You're trying to get out of
it. No lie. It got to go to the NFL Super Bowl type of shit because
no
lie, bro. It's worth it. It's worth
it's not.
it, bro. Yes, it is, bro.
I'm not dumb.
The shit, the dialogue that you were telling me, it's like to me.
Wow, it's a personal bet between us, though. Right? So look,
I'm saying, and it's going to be.
Look. If the death is anything else, besides him having some kind of alternate alternate situation where he had to kill her because she had some information on him or something like that, right? I give both of y'all each $25. But if it is that what happened was he killed her because she had something on him and he had to clip her to get out of the shit, then y'all be $25.
All right then. That is a nice bet because why did he?
Why did send niggas that 25 now?
Exactly.
No, we don't know. Tory Lanez, I could have sworn Tory Lanez was innocent.
Hold on. Wow. Why would your boy have a tip? Why would your boy have a attempt murder on somebody else then? And the nigga survive?
Listen, bro.
So how many times?
It's Hollywood.
No, hold on, though. How many times did Alac Baldwin shot?
Mm-hmm. Actually, that's the second crime. That's the second.
No. And that one day, we talking about one bullet that killed that one lady, and then they said somebody else got shot too. So how many bullets? Why we ain't talking about somebody else
that got hit? I don't know, but I know he's been indicted.
Somebody else.
I know he's been indicted on more than one.
Why we not talking about somebody else? Right? They talking about everything else, all of that, and everything. Who else?
Well, if it's not, and this is live. This is all live, so everybody knows this. Instagram, Facebook, everybody knows this. So if it comes out that Alac Baldwin shot lady because she has not only $25 and don't try to run. And otherwise, you can put me out.
Who survived? Jay in the face? Who survived in your face? Who survived?
Somebody survived.
How many people were shot? Exactly. How many people? 2? The lady that died and somebody survived the injury. You're right. But I ain't talking about that because that's a attempt murder charge.
Now, also plus the attempt murder charge, he survived.
They never charged him with the attempt murder. They only charged him with involuntary murder.
Bro. If it was that serious,
it's a setup.
If they was that serious, Alac Baldwin would have got more time than he had supposed to. Because Duke survived the shooting.
That's murder. You right?
Listen, he's the one that can tell the story. He's the one that got to go when they go back into there and they make that to a civil suit. He's going to tell you what had happened. He's not talking in the criminal suit.
What the fuck he can tell you? It was bang bang and I survived.
And then that's a whole different story.
It was bang bang and I survived. I seen 2 flashes and I survived.
But he can tell you from how the whole story went down there because she was there from the very beginning. Bro.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story, bro. This Alac Baldwin. And I promise you, the next episode we have, I'm gonna read like much more into like the allegations, the charges, the scenery and everything. But that's a crazy story.
It's gonna be much more because it's much less. The rap. It's much less. They not trying to charge Alac Baldwin for the real situation. Because everybody can be into a real big. They saying 5 years. That's what they saying. 5 years. The most is 5 years. 5 years could get turned into no years.
But you gotta remember. They might be trying to get him. They might
get in jail and come home and do the whole 4 years or 3 years, whatever, on probation and got a parole and go and see your parole officer. So you don't know. And then if you got to do 1 year in there for this whole shit, that's possibly good behavior. about 8 months.
They might be trying to OJ him.
8 months. 8 months. Now they saying, "What I'm gonna put this nigga through court."
They might OJ him. They might OJ him. They might OJ him. I remember Alec Baldwin also got caught on multiple.
I'm gonna put him inside of some probation for he gonna do 8 months in jail, and I know he's a clean person. Only thing he got to stay clean, stay out there. Nigga, we ain't giving him nothing. So Alec Baldwin can still win off of that. Only loss he's getting is from the defamation suit, the big ass court suit. You know, she got a family and kids. She got to pay for that.
They trying to OJ him.
OJ him about what? He's not.
I don't know.
He's not.
So OJ did not get.
I believe it might be a conspiracy, bro.
Alec Baldwin didn't get caught on the sexual assaults cases that he had. He did not get charged with none of them. Right?
Okay.
Remember, he had
charged with that. I
so
get
why
it.
do you keep bringing them up?
Yeah, I get it. You want to be on the same shit as Bill Cosby. We get it.
I'm asking an honest question.
They might
be trying to OJ him. Hey, listen, we can't get you on that, but we're gonna get you on something.
We cannot compare that man to O.J. Simpson, bro. He been doing this for a long time, and then he still didn't get in trouble for whatever the bullshit he's doing. You can't compare that man to no O.J. Simpson. What you say, O.J. or Bill Cosby? You can't.
Nah, I didn't say Bill Cosby. O.J. would be more conducive because O.J. OJ was
Bill Cosby because it's the same type of charge.
We couldn't catch you on a murder, so we caught you on robbery. And robbery, we gave you a high check. Well, they didn't catch you on the sexual charges.
So now you saying the same thing what I'm saying with Alec Baldwin. You can't catch you on the murder. Now we're gonna catch you on some other bullshit ass charge. And
that's why I'm asking you. That's why I was asking. Do you feel like it was on one of those kind of levels? Like, do you feel like they trying to OJ him? Do you feel like they trying to OJ Alec Baldwin?
Nah.
Niche was good. Dream catch.
I don't think so.
I don't see the reason why, because he's the white boy. He's a white boy.
I can't catch you. Well, if you couldn't catch, so if you couldn't catch, Jeffrey, not Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the other bull? Epstein. If you couldn't catch Epstein on sexual trafficking, right? Would you want to catch him on sexual assault with a minor or driving without a license? Would you try to catch him on driving without a license where you could OD with a charge rather than I couldn't catch you on that, but I know you did it. I couldn't catch you on that. So I'm gonna catch you on this, and I'm gonna give you the maximum amount of charges that I can give you.
It happened. It's still happening. And it even going into mafia stage and to everybody else says, if I can't get you off of this high crime, I'm gonna get you off this little petty crime. That's how John Gotti got locked up. That's how the so-and-sos and them got locked up, because they didn't catch them originally for what the crimes that they was doing. They had
Al Capone.
They had to get into all of that. And that's where all the big crimes that they was doing came into play of that. They have to start. That's the Young Thugs. They had to go through the little things to become major things, bro.
Well, that's like the Kingpin. The Kingpin.
You gotta have evidence, bro.
You
gotta have evidence.
Kingpins never go to jail for what they was doing. Kingpins, they go for petty shit.
They go to jail for petty shit.
Look, Al Capone, he got locked up for tax fraud, tax evasion. That's what they caught Al Capone on, tax evasion. And he's a gangster, nigga.
So do you get it?
Other shit.
Do you get it? It's like, man, other shit. They niggas, they catch you for a little petty shit. You know, a lot of niggas got locked up that was doing murder. Oh, you know what happened? I just jaywalked across the street. They picked me up just for jaywalking, or they picked me up for stealing the bag of chips out of the store. And they be looking for the whole long
and they give you a whole asshole full of time for that.
That's crazy. We gonna move on. What's the next topic, man?
The next topic is government gentrification.
Gentrification, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What you feel about that, Jay?
I'm gonna show y'all even before y'all even get into
that. Put that up, fool.
Yo, you know, Alamo is here, baby.
Alamo, yeah, put that up, Al.
You know what I mean? I gotta share that. I gotta share this, man, because yo, this shit right here, damn, what I just put out. Hold on. It's up here.
Personal about gentrification in the neighborhood.
We would go back to what we was talking about first, though. Where you was before we get into that, we go back into that Alec Baldwin, that jail, that bullshit, man, and then I get into that. I'm going into that. Well, what's he talking about? Yo, I don't know, my brothers. I don't know, bro. Go ahead, Jay. My bad for
we just gonna have to wait it out, yo. Just gonna have to wait it out.
Yeah, because I did have it up here.
Now we're gonna talk about gentrification in the hood, man. Pretty much what I feel on that situation. It depends on the hood that you gentrifying, right? Yeah. Some neighborhoods need it. Some neighborhoods need a fix up, and I'm sorry, but it can't just keep on being our people keep on moving into neighborhood. And I don't like gentrification at all. So you raising up prices for certain shit, bro. It's dumb, bro. But certain areas need this situation. It needs a facelift, bro. And it's sad to say, if you ever been to Camden, New Jersey,
that's murder capital.
Needs a facelift, bro. That can't keep
Camden is murder capital.
You can't keep on going there and looking at shit like that. Bro, did you remember how Brownsville, how the Bronx, how certain situations used to
look? What? It needs a facelift. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Ain't gonna be no niggas there no more.
No more niggas and no more spics.
So where you think niggas is going to? You think it's gonna be better than
we going to his house?
So let me ask you a question.
In one spot so you can get rid of y'all niggas.
So let me ask you something. Is it the government's fault? Yes. I'm gonna fucking answer my own question. Yes. But listen. Is it not? Because I was gonna ask the question and it felt stupid as hell to ask the question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Is it the government's fault that people in a certain area cannot allow the situation? All right, so one of my best friends just came over today, and she has she lives in Camden, right? So she's she got a stoop on the outside of her house, right? And the niggas on the block constantly go to her house to sit on the stoop and sell drugs, even though she tells them yo, look, camera here, you're getting recorded, bro. If I send it to the cops, you're going to jail. I'm not gonna send it to the cops, but can you move off my steps, right? The situation is crazy, bro. It's like, I feel like people in the hood just like shit, bro.
New buildings that they got that they gentrify, right? These new
buildings. In case people don't know, this is the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
This is where we live.
This is Lower East Side of Manhattan.
And this is
a bunch of dope heads.
So all four
dope heads that used to be in the park.
Look
what they doing to our park, bro. 8:36 in the morning. They've been doing this since.
And this is everybody
on Instagram, bro. This is Lower Manhattan right here. They tearing it up, they ripping out everything.
Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Honest reaction, bro. Honest reaction from y'all. I just want an honest reaction. Can I give y'all my honest reaction?
What is that?
I live down here. I lived down to Lower Manhattan for I want to say a better part of 4 to 5 years. Right? 4 to 5 years I lived in Lower Manhattan. I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, that park meant a lot to me. We had cookouts, bro. Our family ate in that park, bro. We had parties there, birthday parties, Halloween. Bro, we had parties there, bro. But if you wanted to ask me genuinely, what they're doing over that area is wrong. No. Because as much as the business, as much as you want to say, yo, they're doing this shit, you got to understand that everything else around the area is also going up, which means the jobs in the shelter that's across the street is no longer $12, $13 anymore. It's $17, $18, $20 to work in that across the street from there.
Yo, what jobs that you know that you're going to be officially to be able to get some of them $17, $18 a job that they billing over there? Yo, bro, let me tell you something. My kids was born over there, bro.
I understand.
Except for one of my kids.
I was born.
One of my kids from Brownsville. You understand? My kid was born over there. For me to see something that I was there when my mama was alive, and when so on and so on and so on it was alive, and people that what's in it, yo, when I moved in the city, the time
Jay, when you came, my fault, not to cut you off. Jay, when you came, that shit wasn't the lower no more.
That wasn't the lower, bro.
Yeah, it was.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you both a question. Let me ask you all three. All three. I'm asking a question. Do you want to see the same lower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see the same lower Manhattan that it is now?
No, because the lower east side that it used to be made us the men that we are today, bro.
Yo, word up. And
it made us the men that we are today. The old lower east side.
And these brothers was down there before I was down there. These brothers was born down there. When I moved down there, that shit was so culturally. Yeah, we had divided differences between each other in the building, across the street, and all that. That's in every neighborhood. But then we also had unity. Just like when I was raised and everything, all that from Brownsville. Grew up, everything, all that from Brownsville. Do you think that we didn't have unity and have a blood cycle to now is a whole new different
I'm not talking about the unity. I'm not talking about the unity. I'm talking
about even diversity. Even
construction itself. When you ask me, when did you move down there to Lower Manhattan?
When I moved down there, 95, 94.
All right, 95, 94, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe Demo, when was you in Lower Manhattan?
Hey, you're gonna be here with the
1968, bro.
You've been in Lower Manhattan 1968?
That's when I was born. I was born in Queens, and I was straight to the lower.
All right. So let me ask you a question. 1968 to 1995, and there's no disrespect, bro. I'm just asking an honest question, bro. Yeah. I'm asking you from 1968 since you've been down there.
Yeah.
Did anything change,
bro,
around the time that you met Ali?
Yeah.
Shit changed, right?
Like, so they took out certain things from the projects, like the barrels, the monkey bars.
Is the change so bad? That's what I'm asking. Honestly, it's really bad.
Yes,
but you heard that's not the same kind of change.
Yeah,
what's the change?
We don't know. Gentrification is talking about people.
Thank you.
Gentrification is talking about people. We're not talking about
you going to these
the resources that we have inside the project. We're talking about the people inside the project. You know what I mean? The Lower East Side is the only borough where blacks and Hispanics actually get along.
Wrong, Bronx.
Because we grew up together. We on the elevators with each other.
Bronx, New York. That's a lie. Bronx, New York.
That's not a lie. That's a fucking fact, bro.
Bronx, New York.
My best brother.
We always been the culture together.
Nah, not like the Lower East Side.
What?
Not in the Bronx. Not back then. Not as a kid. Yo, the first thing a nigga will ask you if you go any other borough and he asks you where you from, you say the Lower East Side. The first thing a nigga will ask you, yo, are you Puerto Rican?
So let me ask you.
First thing a nigga ask you.
So Demo, let me ask you a question. So what you're telling me is Lower Manhattan has more Hispanics, Hispanic culture.
It's a Hispanic hood.
Than 138th Street.
Yes.
Than 138th Street in the Bronx.
Before, yes.
138th Street in the Bronx.
That's where my wife is from 138th Street in Willis Avenue, bro. My wife is from there.
Adimo, bro, I wasn't actually like a situation where like change was not worth it, right? Like you gotta life changes, bro. Situations change, and due to demographics, I understand what they're doing in Lower Manhattan, bro. It changes us, bro, because
it does, because the Lower East Side was known as the dope capital, bro.
Thank you.
The drug capital, not the capital of the United States. The drug capital of the world. Niggas fly from Japan, Africa, Europe to come get that motherfucking heroin and coke.
That's happy? Y'all make that happy? That's happy?
Yo, you're not
I don't understand.
No, I'm telling you what it
is. If you're mad or happy,
Yo.
I don't understand. I don't know.
You came you was on there for 4 years. You ain't live on you live on the Lower East Side, but you're not from the Lower. You're not a Lower East Side resident.
I'm not.
You know what I mean? You gotta be in it. You gotta be in it. Nigga, I was in it. Nigga, I was in it. I am Lower East Side by myself.
Me too. You gotta put me in that
Alamo too. Brock was born a few years later, but he was born and raised too.
And that's fine, right? I'm a Bronx, bro. I'm a Bronx. I'm a Bronx nigga, bro. I'm a
Bronx nigga too.
I'm a Bronx nigga, bro. But if you tell me,
I'm a Bronx nigga too.
If you tell me my block changed from a crack block to a well-living environment, and I can't be fucking mad at the change. It was a crack fucking neighborhood.
What
fucking life?
Them niggas got.
Well, you can adapt to that though. Did you get out?
And that's the problem. You adapted and get mad because they changed adaptation.
Yeah, we don't adapt to Caucasian people, bro, because they don't adapt to us. Caucasian people do not adapt to black people.
White people that came here, nigga, they not bringing no culture with them, nigga. They not coming to New York to indulge in the New York culture and be a part of the. They changed the shit.
They come in.
We have a no noise tolerance in New York City. Why you think we have that?
I understand that.
Fucking tourists who kept coming here complaining about the noise.
That
never fucking sleeps. That's what
now
we do.
We sleeping.
Never sleep.
It's always popping somewhere.
Now we sleeping.
Never sleep, bro.
Now it's quiet outside.
See, but what you're doing is picking the shit that made. I remember. I'm from New York, bro. I know the little shit. I know the little shit. Nah, don't tell me that, like, bro. I know the little shits. I know the little shits that made New York. I know the little shits that made New York, bro. I know the fucking lights. The you can go to a fucking store at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the night, 6 o'clock in the morning, and go get a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese or a chopped cheese. Yeah. Either way you want it, you can go do that. I understand that. I'm not gonna take that away from New York.
All right, I got something for you.
That is New York, bro. That is New York. That's the heart of it, bro. You can do anything at any point in time in a fucking day, and it feels good, right?
Yo, Sheridan Avenue, right? Okay, I'm gonna cut you off. Yo, Sheridan Avenue, 172 and Sheridan Avenue, right at the Grand Concourse, bro. Yo, when I first moved, my mom's moved there in 1977. I came in 1979, 1980. Yo, through the 80s, before the 90s, before graduating from high school, there was Jamaicans on one side, black niggas on one side, Dominican niggas on one side, and Puerto Ricans on one side. I bring all the motherfucking Spanish niggas because I bring my LES niggas up there. And we show them niggas how to bond with the Puerto Rican and black shit, bro.
Hey, can I ask you something? Right? Yeah. Because I'm from the Bronx, right? And I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Taft High School. I graduated from there.
What you're not gonna explain to everybody else was also why you brought your niggas there. And no disrespect to you, and I'm not saying you did it, right? Yeah. But 172 at that time, at 172nd in Sheridan, was like a fucking drug hub.
Of course, that's where I lived at.
Oh, wait a minute.
I did my thing at. I was involved.
Hold on. They changed the drug hub to fucking hotels. That brings the Bronx money. That brings the citizens who brought the home on the corner, right? Because the house on the corner, right, was at first.
But
the house is worth $1 million. Why would
I get what you said too? But you said the hotels that they put up there, it brings the Bronx money. Ain't bring the Bronx.
Ain't no hotels on Sheridan Avenue, bro.
Ain't bring none of that. None of that.
No.
Ain't no hotels on Sheridan Avenue.
See, directly it didn't, right? But because there's a hotel in that area, that means that there's something attracting people to that hotel, and because it's
gonna be crack dealers
and tourists.
That's like who's really going in that hotel? Ain't no rich niggas going no damn hotel.
No, man, not in the hood. That's where all the drugs are sold at, and the prostitution is in the hotel.
I ain't gonna hold you. 172 is a whole bunch of prostitutes. Though. I ain't gonna hold you back.
Back in the day, not on Sheridan Avenue. Not on Sheridan Avenue. The prostitutes was on Long Avenue.
You know where you going. You know where you going when you go, nigga. But you gotta understand. But remember, right? Because the hotel is there, the homes, the people, the black people who did purchase homes over there, the black people who did purchase homes over there, because that hotel is there, it raises the money that those black people
raises the whole value. It raises the value of the whole in the area.
Bro, Lower Manhattan.
Say that.
Lower Manhattan is great. Lower Manhattan is great, bro. We can understand that, bro. I love Lower Manhattan, bro. I used to love sitting on them benches, bro.
No, but hold on. Let me correct you, Jay. Stop saying Lower Manhattan, because Lower Manhattan is Chinatown and Little Italy. It's the Lower East Side of Manhattan, bro. It's the Lower East Side of Manhattan. And we're not even part of Manhattan. We're a different borough.
Man, listen, man.
We're a different borough. We're a different borough.
Demo's not gonna keep on checking me. No, Demo's not gonna check me. Demo's not gonna check me when he say I'm from the Bronx and I'm from Lower. Don't check me. You gotta choose one, nigga. Be from one side.
No, you don't, because I moved to the Bronx when I was 11, nigga. I moved to the Bronx when I was 11, and I'm 54. And I left when my mom was 21. And the same love I got on the Lower East Side, I got up here in the Bronx too, nigga.
Yo, hold that thought. So what you telling me? A Brooklyn nigga coming to the Lower East Side?
Bro, you're a Brooklyn nigga first. You're a Brooklyn nigga first.
I'm both though.
You're a Brooklyn. No. Because when you get mad, which side come out? The Lower or the Brooklyn?
Yo, Lower or Brooklyn? I'm a genie, bro. I'm more lower side than Brooklyn.
Eddie Rock. He's a genie now.
He got Ali Mo got more than 20 years on the Lower. He's from the Lower.
Exactly. I'm more lower side.
He got 20 years. He got 20 plus years,
bro. You Brooklyn. You well versed in other cities, but you Brooklyn.
Say that. We can
you
say
Brooklyn.
That.
It's no other. You Brooklyn.
I can never forget where I came from, but I can never forget where I also been.
So let me ask you.
I didn't never land my feet.
Let me ask you. I'm not gonna say where you from. Right? But let me ask you a question. Your area right now, as it is today, right? For what we know, because we've been there like recently, right? Would you be mad if there was some changes?
They're doing it.
Okay, would I be mad? Yes, they is like I would not say.
It's your memory's gone. Your memories is gone. What you used to know is gone.
Yo, in the face, Jay in the face, I can say I respect 100% what you were saying, bro. I could never disappoint that what you were saying, though. I do understand it, but yo, son, like if I remember I could go and get my grandma cookies, and that wasn't even my grandma, right there up the block, and then they just changed her cookie store into some tenement building that my grandma family can't even go in there and move in. So how would I be able to feel? I feel like soul and inspiration. If we're gonna do this and we're gonna have a community balance, if you're gonna do something, don't take away a lot of stuff that the kids need. Like in the back of the building, you could say people died in the back of the building, bro. All right, bro.
People died in the building too.
More Starbucks.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a personal question, right? Let me ask you a personal question. What was the project made for?
We understand
on the Lower East Side, it was made for the Italians and the Irish people.
No. I need to understand. What was a project made for?
It was made for the Irish people and the Italians.
It was made to get up out of there and move on.
It was made to stabilize. First stabilize, right?
It's a project.
First stabilize. Then move on, right? The problem is we got comfortable, bro. And that's a fact.
Yo. You talking like, I would say, peoples. Wait, this is our opportunity. Do you know the opportunity of some people that's inside of that place? They can't get up out of that place, bro.
I understand that. I understand that part. I understand that.
The job that you fulfilling, you're gonna have to owe somebody. I don't know if you like understand how the world work, and they say you fucked up. You fuck with debit card and don't fuck with banking off the bank. That's the world of how people got rich, banking off of other people's money.
I'm not putting people down. Let me.
You understand what I'm saying? So, now I'm not saying you putting people down. It's like, yo,
and you can't even say that no more. Niggas in the
project, mindset, bro.
Over a stack for rent now.
Exactly. Bro, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you pay a rack for rent, right? Would you rather pay a rack for rent or a rack for mortgage?
Yo, let me ask
you. You're gonna live there for 30 years. You're gonna live there for 30 years. Would I pay you a rack for rent versus a rack for mortgage? And at the end of the 30 years, I'm gonna own it. It's gonna be mine.
But they doing that now. They doing that now in the projects. They're making you buy it. They become co-ops and condominiums.
And then
co-op. You gotta buy the apartment.
And then you end up almost still owing or paying more than what you're supposed to be paying.
Taxes, everything else. I guess, I understand, right? The only thing I'm getting to, bro, is and I fell a victim to, but I'm actually a victim of it right now, bro. As I'm speaking, bro, it's like it's called like the stigmatism of feeling of being accustomed to. Mm-hmm. Right, it's like I'm accustomed to having a corner store. The like I'm walking outside, seeing my mans and I'm, hey, what's up? Like I'm accustomed to shit like that, bro. And when I'm accustomed, I get calm. Like that brings me a calmness, bro. Like I'm used to that kind of shit. Do you know people?
A lot of shit new too. Niggas couldn't do this shit 20, 30 years ago, bro.
That is true. That is also true.
We not accepting.
We wouldn't allow it, bro. We wouldn't allow it.
There's certain communities, even in New York City, that a nigga can't
go to.
Bensonhurst. Watch what's gonna happen to my
exactly.
I don't know.
Niggas ain't trying to hear that, bro.
I understand that, right?
Now you got more niggas moving in certain areas and driving the white people out. Because that's what happens.
Jewish,
white people, show me communities where it's half white, half black, and these niggas are living in fucking harmony. Show me
nowhere.
It's not in Brooklyn. It's not happening in Brooklyn right now. It's not harmony, but you got a Jewish community right next, right.
Nigga, look at
it's projects right after.
And what's happening? The niggas getting robbed. They get beat up on. They get robbed.
I'm gonna let you live until y'all. I'm man according to whatever you put out there for me. Whatever your energy is.
That shit ain't harmony, nigga. Go or try to walk in one of them Jewish stores.
No, all right. So you want to clarify this, bro? New York City has always been black, bro, and it's no question about it. New York City has always been a black city, bro. They taking over. Yes. It has been.
No,
they always agree. Wall Street. Central Park was a black neighborhood. Central Park was a black neighborhood.
Yeah, okay, and understand that too. I'm vibrant, bro.
But remember, it wasn't just black. There was Italians in there.
It was
Italian, and then what they did, they bombed it, scooped it up, filled it up, and then made it a park. I'm not saying that like forget where you came from or what you was or who you was, bro. Like me when I see the Bronx, bro, shit changed, bro. Fordham Road, is the selling spot, bro. That's where you get everything. When you walk on Fordham, like when you used to walk up to Fordham, bro, like when going up to Fordham from 183rd Street, there used to be stores from 183rd Street down to Fordham. Now you walk, it's just Fordham. It's no longer 83rd.
That's because you want the gentrification, nigga.
Exactly. No,
but how can I say gentrification when they just made buildings and people living there? Indians.
I'm about to tell you something, though.
Exactly.
I'm about to get ready to tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something about this.
That's what I said.
Some people don't understand what, to me, really what I was watching Sub-Zero earlier today. Some people don't understand what regentrification might mean. Regentrification to me, I don't know how all y'all put it together. It don't mean like the other man. It could also be the brother man. It's the people that can really really afford and
push the land.
People are off that land. It's like what color race you is, whatever. Because you got some people that could afford these things. You got some people that also can move mountains how they want. And when you go over here, you might say, "Oh shit, how this brother walking down here? He's walking around there because he understands the fruits of labor."
Can I give you something, Alimo? You know that block. What's that block? By the bagel. It's like a bagel store right there on the corner. Right next to it, it's like one of them fancy buildings. It's closer to us though. It's the red. It's the red ball. That's on the corner, right? Yeah. And down the street is like we know on that ball.
Cats?
Huh? I think it's before Cats though. It's like a little store in the middle, right?
Oh, right on the corner.
Right where they had that crime at, where son got bagged up in it. They got bagged at.
All right.
Right? Okay, all right, cool. Do you know them niggas wasn't white? The people who got killed, the guy who owns that building was Arabic.
Okay,
Arabic. He came. He was Arabic, and he got killed by his Arabic mans. He didn't even own that building. He owned the building. Not a white person owned that building. Who was he giving it out to? Was them. That was when you call gentrification, it's like, bro, when you really look at it, bro, they not. If you really look at the world population,
it's not.
It's all about white people.
It's
Jay.
not.
You're right. It should be just about.
Anybody could fit that status. That's gentrification.
You know when we talk, but let's personalize. If you know when we talk about gentrification, we not talking about any other race but white.
Nah, because they're not the only ones included.
The Asians, the Orientals.
We wasn't talking about only white people. We wasn't talking about only white people.
You don't understand it.
I was wrong there. I apologize.
Where's all the bodegas?
I apologize.
One thing comes with gentrification every single time.
Nah, I apologize. I thought we was only talking about white people. I thought we was only talking about gentrification. White people taking over. I didn't know we was talking about
Arabic, blacks,
African.
What I was getting back to tell you, that Sub-Zero had caught some clippings of he was talking to a woman from Nigeria and all of that, and she was like, "Oh no," and she started talking all of this, no, about the black people, bro. Like, no.
Fuck about us.
I was skin color. Like, no. She said, "We are not the same people." She said they believe in how they believe over here in what we call this Europe, North America. What would you call this? The Western. Yeah. The Western is way different from us. They are not original black people. Now, from your own, hold on, your own original color telling you don't have no defamation or no nothing to be on this planet. Like, you human waste. Because if anything comes down to here, they don't really have to fight the war. They fight their bullshit war, but you got to fight the real whole big subliminal war. Where you talking about? Hold on, bro. You sitting here talking about? I'm gonna tell you what's my ethnic group today. My ethnic group is African American.
I don't listen to
stories. Fuck out of here, my nigga. I am a person, bro.
I don't listen to them stories. I don't listen to them stories. I don't listen to them stories. The reason why I don't is because all right. So here goes. Right. If I can get you
on the 25th Street and listen to them stories.
If I can get you,
go ahead. You feel it.
If I can get you on camera, right? If I can get you on camera to say, fuck these Africans, bro. I'm not African. I don't give a fuck. They not a part of me, right? And then I boost it up, and it's on TV, right? And multiple people see it. It's like, cool. He feels like he's not African. That's how everybody in America feels. But the regular American, it's like, nah, it's not that factual.
I'm talking about today's status. Right. I'm not talking about billions of
down
years.
To that. That's bullshit.
I'm not talking about that.
Go to Africa and ask them niggas about all the slavery stories.
Have we ever been?
Them niggas gonna tell you. They don't have no fucking stories about being slaves on the West.
Story is made up, bro. The story is made up, and let's clarify it.
Well, I'm not African American, nigga. I'm black.
The niggas who want to.
That's fine.
I'm
black.
But
I'm not saying
there's documents, bro. We got documentation,
And
niggas, to
Demo,
tell niggas exactly who the fuck we are.
And Demo,
everything is documented. Them records ain't going nowhere.
Because black is a
There's
color,
still access to
No, black is a state of mind. Black is a state of mind. You're right.
Yo, you
right.
It's
state of mind. You're right.
It was made up in the 1970s. The word black was made up in like 1970 or something like that. They used to call us Africans before then, and then before that, they used to just call us Negroes. They changed it up.
We didn't start being called African until the 90s, nigga.
There you go.
We went from Indian to colored to Negro.
To what?
Don't forget niggas. Don't forget niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like so when we talking about the situation, bro, it's like when I talk about gentrification and all of this other shit, bro. The only person I can think of when I hear gentrification, I don't think any other color of race besides the European. I don't think of gentrification other than because everybody else is just a classification of brown. Indian, Chinese, Mexican.
Don't you know?
White on the census.
Don't you know Chinese could overthrow your land?
A lot of those places are considered white on the census.
Exactly.
Even African.
That's theoretical, bro. It's not like weird.
COVID supposedly came from China.
Theoretical. When you say the Chinese, right? When you say the Chinese, right? You call them Chinese, right? But their regular definition is Asian.
Asian, yeah.
When you say Chinese, right? You're not even really thinking about the Western Indians. The Western Indians, the Indians itself.
China is trying to fight for one world nation and one world unit. And that's what bro. They're trying to have the independence of recognition of China. That's why they fighting with across seas these motherfucking what's the name dudes? What's the name that? Taiwan, because Taiwan is still part of China. Taiwan might run around here and talk about they're not Chinese, but they still speak the same orientation. That's what they're trying to fight for. One unit as one world order. World order. We got all our peoples. We got all our people separated in all of these little different islands. That's why you got all these other people, and we want to claim our island. Africa not claiming us.
No, all right. So the problem with
Africa is not even the original name.
The problem with gentrification.
Hold on. If Africans would come in here and buy up this land and this property, how would you think that would act? And you didn't have no part of that. How would you think they would treat us?
It is what it. When it happens. Let me tell you something. The problem with this world, right? What most of us don't understand was this world started off of I take. This land was off of conquered. Everybody conquered land. It was conquered land. It was not living in harmony, bro. It was. I have this spot. You're over here. I'm gonna take.
You ain't got no land. Everybody conquer land. Why you ain't got no land on me neither?
I have some
real reason that the Europeans why they came over here, right?
They came over here for some bullshit, bro. They didn't come over here for what they said.
They came here to escape persecution, nigga, because they was getting their ass whipped in Europe.
Yeah, but America was built on wars and massacres, bro. Bloodshed.
Wars and massacres, bro. So everything like I understand.
Country wasn't built the same.
A country that wasn't.
Exactly. Tell me a country that wasn't doing that.
Every country was built up the same, bro. Every country has a history of being poor and being dominated, bro. And it's crazy, bro, because when you look at it, bro, we really did lose to Japan.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Japan is fucking.
I don't know about that. We ain't lose to nobody. Yo,
Envy. My boy, your boy Envy on here. Your boy Envy.
What up? What's good, man?
He on Instagram right now, my boy.
Yeah, we gonna be up on it. We gonna be doing what you be doing, bro.
If you look at him, Hiroshima. Now I don't think we lost Hiroshima, the war, right? But what happened with the war was the Asians didn't provoke Hiroshima.
What about Pearl Harbor?
It's in the history books that America initially, it was considered what we would consider, when a nigga bump you on your shoulder while you walking past.
We were bullied.
It
was like one of those, like, oh, you want to fight? All right. And
do you know partial of the reason why America have beef with these dudes, the Philippines? What's these dudes?
Because they don't mind America don't know how to mind their business.
They got a beef with exactly.
America don't know how to mind their fucking business.
Knowing how to know
when you big bully.
When it's not even
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Say it again, bro.
Therefore, they know China and America is the most big two dominant people in the world, right?
Yes.
They want to also control China. America want to get that.
Everybody.
Look at how the whole borderline of America owns. That's why America is going to say whatever. I seen some shit that America is playing a dirty game between these two. Yeah. This nigga want to put China as part of that.
What else, Spotlight?
He can't do that. He can't do that because America is there. America put they battle for defense there. If we go to war with China, we can't go to war nowhere else with China but from over there. And what's that country was again, bro? Where we saying that's across from China that they beefing with.
Yeah, mad countries.
Nah, that China wants to get back to their own dependencies together. Taiwan. Right there from across from Taiwan is sitting in there. That's our NATO. That's all our defense lines. The Philippines and all that shit is coming through that cross line.
Yo, you know what though? I'm going to cut you off.
Brock said, if we lose Taiwan, that cuts us off from the whole China. Now China can win.
Yeah. Well, they said COVID came from China.
Huh?
They said COVID came from China.
Nowhere but man-made in somebody's factory.
Yeah. Yo, but check this out. Back in the days, USA was everybody's allies. We was allies to every country. And when Reagan started importing the guns and all that to Russia, nobody wanted to fuck with us no more because we wasn't as powerful as we was.
I go right now. That's on my joint in here that I had saved up the other day. I was showing niggas. You know who got the lowest COVID thing in America? We is the highest, and Belize is 300,000 and such, and then there's other countries below that don't have that. That's lower than that, 200 and something, and then there's other countries in the 700. Why is we in the we up in the
400 million?
Yo,
400 million.
Past the 400 million.
Ain't nobody gonna outlie America.
We pass that and all that. So do I want to be inside America throughout all of this COVID bullshit? Why wouldn't I go there? But yo, check this out. For all the shit that China talking about, China is not not even in number one with the COVID, and they locking these people up there, liberally putting gates on there and locking their people up in there. They got to go by numbers and eat food, bro. Look this shit up, bro.
China about to be fucked up in a minute.
So what it is telling you, we already have the computer technology. These robots is coming in here, and we gonna be ready to be prisoners of war. If y'all niggas ain't paying attention to that, I don't know what the fuck else you do.
I mean, when are we gonna be prisoners of war though? Like, it's gonna be our generation, or is it gonna be like the following generation?
We already here. Our generation is already here.
I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's coming. I just don't know when.
Let me tell you something. Wasn't you mandated to get the homeboy?
No.
All right then. So wasn't that part of some prisoner shit?
No, I was not mandated. Somebody else. I ain't never take that.
Yo, but a lot of people everybody was mandated to a certain point. You can't get.
And then they did what? What would they do after that?
You couldn't get a job without your homeboy, right?
What else? What did they do after that though?
Huh? Do you know how long ago that happened? That happened 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, before you thought about doing something, son. Do you know it takes one day? One bad apple fucks up the whole bunch, bro, right?
All right. On the podcast, we talked. I don't know what episode it was, but I remember we was talking about. I believe it was last year. Right? Wasn't it last year we talked about them giving back to jobs and giving you all the money you missed out on a job?
We just talked about that. That was the ending of last year. We going
like November, October. November, October.
We like December. We going into, bro, almost 2.5 years. 2.5 years. You get it? 2.5 long ass years. This ain't one day or a month. No,
all right. So do I feel like
in March it'll be 3 years?
I don't feel like
3 years in March.
I don't feel like we're going. I don't feel like we're going into like a one world system.
3 years.
I don't feel like we're going into like a one world system where like robots take over everything. I do feel like we're going down that line. I just don't feel like in the upcoming year. I feel like we're like at least like I feel like the way the world is going and the way technology is moving, I feel like we used to be like, yo, in the next 100 years, 200 years, we're gonna be that way. But now it's like, all right, from 200 years, it's shortened to like, you're like 130.
In your face.
Now we like
in your face. I don't know how anybody else would take it, how you would see it. Our first robot was computers. The computers, the AI. The computers know everything that's going on from the day, anything you want to know, any Google thing, anything you want to try to go in there and get any kind of knowledge. That was our first AI.
Well, now the computers got the mind of their own.
In your house, you had it on your phone, like
I don't think the computer got the mind of their own.
You got your computer. You know what I mean?
The computer got your mind of your own.
Huh?
I don't think the computer got a mind of its own.
Yo,
I feel like the software
got a mind of their own.
Yo, check this out.
The software has a mind of its own.
If you unsign yourself out wrongly on your computer and just hold a button and sign back out, and then when you put your computer back on and you sign back on, it asks you, do you want to restore? Is a box that come up here on the side of my shit. Do you want to restore back what you had up there from the region?
That's a system.
That's
a system. That's not that is a program. That is a program in
That's a robot, brother. That's a robot, brother.
Yeah. But then you go so like right now, right? You can say Google has the most revolutionary situation with computers, period, like of all time. So when you say computers are gonna take, it's actually a group of people. Google is like, you can ask Google for anything. Google, what time do I wake up? Google's like 6 o'clock. Your body's tired.
Yo,
mind their own. That's what I'm saying. Mind their own.
That means
they're telling you shit about yourself that you don't even know.
Exactly. It took over your
world. They're telling you shit about yourself that you don't even know, Jay.
Exactly. That's an AI, bro.
But that's Google. That's a programmer. You gotta remember, Google's a programmer.
That's regardless, the same program that you put inside the robot is going to be the same.
All right, let me ask you a question.
The robot gonna have. Hold on, bro. Your robot gonna have Google. He gonna know everything about Google. So, yo, what's today's weather? Oh, the way today's weather is such and such and everything. Yo, do you know who was the first president? That's all Google. It's gonna all be
wait.
That's the computer, bro.
If you start up a regular,
what you saying, bro?
Finish it. If you turn on a regular computer that does not have Google, right? We could speak around it. We could say whatever we want around it. You click on Explorer, all it does is pop up in an Explorer page. It doesn't pop up the information that we spoke on, right? If you pop up a Google situation, right? Now you're speaking around a Google computer or a computer with Google on it, and we speaking. Google starts, because in a system they have recognition, like word recognition, right? So they start running analyzation before we even know it. It's not computers, bro. It's the people behind the computers that actually run this system. When you look at Facebook, if you actually look at the settings on Facebook, and you look up the advertisement and everything, once you sign out, once you press that privacy notice, if you realize they have connection to your sound and your image. So when you're speaking, like when you be like, yo, I really want them new Jordans that just came out. That shit's crazy, right? And then you look on Facebook, the first saying pop up is the Jordan release or people who selling Jordan. He's like, yo, that's crazy. It's because of it's a person doing that. That's not just a computer. It's a software that they came up with.
Yo, it's also the computer. You have to feed in your information before the computer can gather your information. So the software is a whole nother point. Yeah, we all can make up a software and have it to do whatever and get people information. That's what all these other commercials. That's what you call commercials.
Each other,
huh?
Because y'all not arguing with each
other. No. We just proving.
I realize, bro. We debating.
We're adding to each other's point.
It's a computer, so you know.
Jay is just basically saying that people make computers.
So
we make robots.
Yeah, he's saying.
And this is how and this is how we got a person right here. Come on, the pro man. You gotta put it
because so if you look at it like Elon Musk, right? If you look at Elon Musk and what he's doing with the whole space thing, right? We be like, yo, niggas is destroying space or people destroying space. It's like, is it people destroying space or is it Elon Musk or the people who's actually designing these things that people he hired to design the spaceship to go in the orbit and circle the world within a week, because we're used to orbiting the world within a month, right? Or almost a year, right? It used to go up, you go around, you're not coming back and down until like another year, right? He's doing this and supposedly, right? You're coming down in a week now, right? So it's like, do I blame the spaceship or do I blame the person who made the spaceship? Because that's the person who actually got it to go where it gotta go. He figured out the math.
Political.
Like you said, who's smarter, Elon Musk or the niggas he got around him?
Or NASA.
Because that nigga's Steve Jobs nigga.
Or NASA.
He's not actually making this shit himself. He got teams.
He's not.
NASA.
He's just a nigga that coming, I want this done and I want this done.
Or NASA.
Well, all right. So
NASA.
The reason or NASA, right? The reason why I say it,
what you think, the pro? He over the laid back.
NASA, Elon Musk,
NASA.
Fuck them all.
Elon Musk and
fuck them all,
NASA.
because they still part of the government, man. They nosy motherfuckers. Whoever created Facebook and MySpace, you some nosy motherfuckers, bro. Why you want to be all in my life for? That's all the shit is.
Because you run the world.
Like people you don't even fucking know.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand how trends happen is because you watch what I watch, what he watch, what Ali Mo watch, right? And because we all watch the same shit, right? And we all watch it within a week of each other, right? That becomes a trend because and then they start.
It's not a trend, it's a program, bro.
And then they start connecting. They start connecting.
Program.
He likes this, and he likes that. And now it becomes program, bro. All the shows we're watching right now, I'm gonna let you know. All the shows you're watching on TV, Law and Order, and all of these other shows, bro. When you watch them, you really gotta understand the factor of how much people was actually watching the show before it became popular. Because Law and Order, when it first came out, it was cops first. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Right? Hold on. Let me just clarify something real quick.
And that cop show never came to New York, bro.
Wait. But when everybody watched that, right? They realized people like cop shows. And because people like cop shows, they had to come up with a cop show that sticks. Law and Order was sticking. But go ahead.
Yeah, because they in the hood.
Yo,
they on the lower. And they places that we can identify with.
Yo, bro.
First cop show, nigga.
It wasn't. What?
NYPD Blue, undercover.
Madlock and everything.
What happens? I don't know if you follow the law and order scripture and they lining how they go do. They go pay for people to get their story. That's why some of them have their storyline in there and all that. They pay for these people to go in there and get their story. And that's one thing good about Law and Order and like some of them cop shows. The shit that you be saying, It's mad real. Some of them be real
shit. It's real shit.
They go to court. You know, you don't notice that, but you do have people that's out there that's doing movies and into that. They go to other people's court case. They go.
Yo, you ever watch the FBI files? Yeah, ever watch the FBI? You seen the one with Gotti in them?
Yeah, exactly. You see,
they had the characters backwards because everybody know that Gotti was Puerto Rican, but in the FBI file they had him as a black dude. Exactly. But they talked about the whole
story.
Let me ask you. Purple bag, dead man walking, all that shit.
All right, so hold on. What I was saying and what Demo was saying. This is how they go and do it. They sit in the back of the seat of your court thing and see all your court cases and all that. Some of them buy the rights to you got to buy the rights to
the story
for the storyline. So and that's what they do. So
Let me ask you a story. Do you think Law and Order is better than First 48?
The wire right there.
I like the First 48.
Law and Order. I'm
more attracted
do you feel it's better than First 48?
First 48 never came to New York though. I'm like, come on, man. I'm talking about that down south shit. I'm not from down south. I'm from New York. I like shows that's from New York.
I like that kind of show to come to New York.
I need First 48 to come to New York. I need First 48 to come to New York for one reason. I need to know who's snitching. I need to know,
exactly.
That's crazy, son. Because I knew you was telling, fam. I knew you was a snitch, bro. But now I see.
Yeah, some wicked people with that, bro. Yeah, some wicked people with that, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Yo, on the First 48, I'll be going for the police.
What is that?
Because the crimes that these niggas be committing, they be fucked up. Killing niggas' moms and grandmothers and shit like that.
Leave that shit. Damn, 365. Yo, leave that too. Some people that don't need to be even, son. Don't bring that shit to nobody else city and be corrupt and niggas eating cheeseburgers, snacks, and all that. Niggas in there. Oh, I gotta recant my story ass type shit for no New York. We already got the New York the police show, New York Undercover.
We got New York Undercover. We got
NYPD Blue.
Word, man, stop playing with.
But NYPD Blue, is Law and Order.
2021 Jump Street.
You got the keyboard to it.
21 Jump Street, bro. You know how old that is?
Yeah, but it's a cop show. About cops.
NYPD. I like Blue Bloods. I'm not gonna hold you. Blue Bloods.
I watch it all the time.
Only reason why is because Law and Order does do a lot of like New York crimes, but Blue Bloods get like specifically into the neighborhood. Like they like it's like when a scene, you know how Law and Order, they be in a scene on your block, and then it's like that's it. That's the only thing you see. Blue Bloods is like once they're in your neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, they stay there.
In your neighborhood. Like you start smiling shit like, yo, that's crazy, yo, bro. That's great. I just seen Blue Bloods that was like on my block. I'm like, hold on, my brother. Hold on. I don't know what it is about black people, if it's just black people, but we do love this. We sure do love the shit out of a cop show. I don't know what it is.
You talking about if you would have said your wifey or somebody that was all of that and everything.
Yeah, that's some people.
Yo, that's some other shit. Like, yo, son, I can sit back and watch.
I like The Wire.
Yeah.
I love a killer show, bro. But I love a good cop show like Blue Bloods or Law and Order, bro. I can watch episodes like on and on and on, bro. And it's probably just me trying to learn how to beat the law, but I watch it.
coming from a criminal perspective, bro. Criminal mind.
He think watching a movie is going to make his life of today's specter. Oh, I watched
First 48.
I'm not saying
Have you watched First 48?
And then have something different of what
bro? Have you watched Have you watched First 48 and the way they interrogate these people? This is live. First 48 is real, and they are really sending these people to jail. So we know it's not fake. First 48. Have you watched First 48 and watch how these niggas is just telling? Like,
I'm gonna have to tell you, bro. Look and see if somebody really got locked up. Like, cause yo,
yeah, they have.
It's kind of funny, right? The shorty that did the First 48 in Memphis and all that.
Oh yeah,
she was the shorty on Young Dolph cause.
She was. Yeah, she was.
So like,
well, look how much
you had like you probably in your season. You probably they had you about your season 12. Yes, you was in your 12 episode or some shit like that. Yo, like some 12 shit. Yo,
and they let you know. All right, so the one thing they let you know in the show is I like because of cooperation with the show and pleading guilty, that some of the crimes that they was charged with or that they pled to doesn't give them the maximum amount. Doesn't give them the maximum amount of what they supposed to. They tell you that. Which I agree with, because some of the shits be crazy. Like some people go down for 20, some people go for 5, 10. It's fine, but it's just the knowledge of how people act. I'm a people watcher, bro. I watch people because it's like that's what I do. So like when I watch like the behaviors of a snitch, it's like I'm really watching it just to know if I'm around a snitch nigga or not, because I don't know.
Hey, yo, Jay, I forgot what the comedian said. Yo, First 48 come on. He said, you know, the nigga getting ready to tell. He said, because the nigga be regular, a commercial come on, and next you know, the nigga be inside his clothes and shit. Come on. Yeah, be inside his clothes. Really get ready to tell.
Really get it, bro.
He get ready to tell.
He ready to snitch.
Hold up, nigga, he get ready to tell, bro.
Do you get it? But then you have relations with snitch lovers. You got snitch lovers too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have relations like that too, bro.
I heard y'all last shit was Ed. Who y'all said was Funk Master Flex was starting to play 6ix9ine shit. He don't even want to play who he had problems with, like deep heavy problems. He don't even want to play specific nigga shit, and he playing a snitch. Man, listen, I don't know, man. I think the definition of snitch is starting to change.
No, the definition of snitch is N. Like that's the N word. Like,
but
it's cool. It's cool. For our generation, the younger generation, it's cool to snitch. You all right? You gotta tell. Now we'll still keep it real with you. Cause you a real nigga. Can't tell.
No,
nigga, Alpo told, so we can all tell.
Joe, now that's what I was saying, bro. If you gonna go out there and we none of us on no, I don't validate none of that, bro. None of that bullshit. But what Flex is saying, everybody else validating everybody else bullshit. Gonna come home and niggas, you think some niggas still would, yo, son, if you who you is, you who you is. So we're not fucking with you.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes into that part, and then we just gonna say Alpo was cool, just like Demo say, and this person and that was cool. The fuck out of here. If he's not cool, why everybody else gonna be cool? Didn't Alpo make money? Didn't everybody else? They saying didn't Sammy the bull rat ass make money?
Yep. You know what it is? You know what it is? They haven't found one crew yet. They haven't found one crew or took down one crew, but within that crew, nobody told.
No, G-Unit.
Who?
G-Unit.
Boy, get the hell out of here.
Who told? Who told?
Click a D clank. My money goes into my piggy.
That's what I'm saying. On what situation that nobody.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like that 50 Cent told on himself. Hamo shot me 3 weeks later. He got shot down. That was a clear snitch.
Well, okay. He just telling the truth. I seen that he told what really fucking happened, and it happened to him. But you
Real
gotta understand that 50 is the
like,
victim.
he ain't fucking breathing. That's a clear snitch.
Okay.
That is definitely.
He let you know the outcome, bro. He let you know the outcome.
You gotta understand. 50 was what? What you say? What you say? D Motor Pro. He was the victim, right?
He was the victim. Yeah.
I don't know. Because wait, when you say he got hit like God got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing, sounds more like retaliation to me.
It is.
The detective should have looked into it, but because he got hit up 9 times, and he probably working with, I'm not saying he is, but he could have been working with some cops. That shit got swept under the rug.
Well, we know that 50 Cent. We know that his whole security team is police. We know that.
Got killed.
Exactly. His whole security is police.
Nothing to do with that, man. So we don't want to throw that. Nothing to do with no 50. So we don't want to throw that up in no air like, yo, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said Curtis Jackson was a snitch.
Yeah, what? What they said?
They said Curtis Jackson was on papers.
Who was on paper? Phil Jackson?
Curtis Jackson.
50 I don't know. I gotta see it.
They said he was on paper. So name one group that
he was on papers.
A lot of people. Look up Curtis Jackson. You ain't hear the diss rap with Curtis Jackson snitching, bro?
Like you said, but who had the paperwork? Paperwork that has ever
if I'm clear, I remember Ja Rule claiming that 50 Cent
he had a protection order.
When they came out with the song Curtis Jackson.
Yeah, I mean that's entertainment though, bro.
He got an order of protection, nigga.
Yeah,
that's what niggas been calling 50 a snitch for years. He's not on no Supreme paperwork.
I don't see no black and white
paperwork. The feds themselves came out and said that nigga has never been an informant. He has never worked for us.
I'm not gonna hold you. To have the feds come out and say you was never a part of none of this shit is a crazy deal. It's a crazy deal.
It's crazy, but
that's a crazy deal for me.
Crazy, but
that's like a crackhead coming out saying he never sold crack to me.
But anyway, but yo, on some real shit. If something was real serious, that man doing some shit like that and they're saying it's snitch, yo, we already know what it is. He's still shitting on there and a snitch nigga out here, and that's what everybody like to throw dirt on niggas' names, snitch nigga, you know, maybe bitch nigga. But ain't never been around a real nigga. You know what I mean? You can say what you want to say, but there's a lot of people dying, my nigga. So it's like, how do you play that game to you recalling of what you're saying? Some shit you can't take back. Some shit you can. Some shit you do you can't take back. So you gotta walk on to what is a snitch nigga and what's a real nigga. A real nigga and a snitch nigga, you would never know that if you ain't fucking with a snitch nigga.
Exactly.
And you ain't fucking with a real nigga. You would never know who the fuck is what.
Let me make a question. Do you consider SB, the person in the Young Thug case, a snitch or a real nigga?
What he did, what
he did was right now they got him on retainer for I think they freed him off, and he's supposed to come back, and if they pull him up to testify against Young Thug, then they do. Right, I think that's I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's like one of his shits, right? But with originally he got locked up for killing a nigga named he pled guilty to killing a nigga Fats or Frats, one of the niggas that they said was a part of the crew that he killed, Young Thug group killed, right? So SB said he killed him, right? Then after that, he went to jail. He started snitching on niggas of the group that son was with, who he killed. He started snitching on them niggas. They let him out, right? And then he got locked up again, driving the car that killed when he killed the other nigga, right? So is he a snitch for shooting homie, getting locked up, snitching on the other cats that he shot, and then coming out to shoot him again?
You just said the nigga was snitching.
It's just a clear line. I want to know. Yeah, we want to
Point blank.
But
Right
hold
there.
on. But hold on.
It's right there in your face.
Wait, you gotta hold on. Wait. But I'm trying to get like, what's up for that? What up? What I'm trying to realize is like, is he like, he a snitch? It is what it is. I can't come back from it.
Leave it like that.
Yes, yo, bro. I mean, bro, ski over there. Yo, it's about he was managed. He was managed. You know, you got the managed snitch. That's the play. They sit back getting money, getting managed.
Yo, what about managed snitch?
You got a managed snitch. So a managed snitch. I said a managed snitch. You know how that shit go. You got a managed snitch, and it's out there, yo, bro. Yo, and the world is like protect yourself by any means, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might fail. You might fail. Huh? Oh, yeah, we gonna get some, but you know, we some people meant to be up out of the strings. Yo, bro, you gotta eliminate yourself around from the dumb shit. You don't know what you do. You don't know what your old shit. Oh, this nigga over here looking cool, and we over here cooling. This shit ain't about cooling, bro. This shit ain't even about cooling, bro. Niggas paid agents.
Bro got locked up for killing somebody. Peanut, that's the nigga name he killed. So he got locked up for killing Peanut. Snitched from Peanut's gang, came home, and then tried to kill somebody else from Peanut's gang. That is
And then came home again off of that.
And now remember they
said what you said. He snitched on Peanut gang.
I don't know if he's coming home or
he came home. He tried to kill Peanut gang.
All right, so he killed Peanut. He killed Peanut, and he took the plea saying, "Yes, I killed Peanut. Like that was me." Right, and then he was like, all right, he started snitching on somebody else. I think he took like a lighter sentence or some shit, and in return they gave him like a lighter sentence, and he came home from the sentence, came out and started like trying to kill one of the niggas from Peanut's gang all over again. And then that was when I think the case started happening, when he got caught up with the car. This guy fucking brought.
Like they allegedly talking about, and we're gonna go back to that government regentrification, that unspelled wrong shit I said. But they were just talking about what that allegedly talking about what this nigga Dirk and what's her name with the FTD that duck shit. Like, who helped out Dirk with that shit, that bullshit that I was listening to. And like, it wasn't that dude, all that other shit and everything. It's like, wow, son. There's a lot of people that's getting ready to fuck shit up. You got 21 Savage with his dumb shit that I was just looking up and all that, talking about this gangbanging shit. This shit is crazy out there in the land.
So we're gonna talk about 21 Savage next pod.
Yeah, next part.
We're gonna talk about 21 because that I ain't gonna hold you. Out of all the new rappers, he's actually one of my favorite ones. So we gotta speak on this one. 21. Don't worry about it. 21. You heard? Don't worry about it. 21.
Yo, the only new nigga I like is Designer because I actually understand what the fuck that nigga's talking about. Other niggas, I don't understand the Migos.
You understand Designer?
Yeah.
You want to say something?
I love Atlanta.
I got balls in Atlanta. Atlanta. You talking about that? You understand him?
Yeah. I got keys in Atlanta. Could have called scared. I don't know what he said.
This is crazy.
He's crazy.
Nigga said the only rapper he can understand. I'm done. Nigga Jay and over there listening to Champagne Poppy and 21 Savage.
Nah. The one song I know, bro. Yo, all right, my son said, all right, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. And you might want to just hear it out, bro, and just tell me if it's funny. So that 21, can you do something for me? Right? The nigga said, what if a gothic person was singing that song?
I know.
He was like, and instead of saying 21, he was like, 21, can you do something for me?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know why it's funny to me in my head, bro, but I see something funny, bro.
Yo, check this out. Like, yo, we is almost in that 2-hour mark, bro.
Yeah, we can cut it.
And we had some love, man. Like I said, I misspelled government up there on some other shit that I was trying to copy and
You missed the N.
Yeah,
unless I can't spell.
But that's how we say it, though, government.
That's
government. You don't say government.
That's how I say it. I didn't
government. It's government.
Like
government, man.
Alac Baldwin is spelled wrong because it's an E instead of an A.
Exactly.
It's ALEC, but we don't know. It's Alac to me.
Yeah.
Ball. You know, when niggas get high, man, you know, we be fucking with niggas that be out of balance sometimes, but we still be on our 10 toes down, you know what I mean, flat-footed and all that other shit. But yo, on some real shit, man, it's funny. Because these people gotta look like, what the fuck these dudes up in? Yo, but you know, we part of the Mandela effect. That's called part of the Mandela effect. A lot of people will be even doing that how it's originally spelled. It's Baldwin. You know what I mean? How we spell his name, that's a little bit.
How you spell his name?
And it's government. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's all good, man. Hey, Alimo, I can help you out, man. All I do is win spelling bees in elementary school, son. I got mad at the awards.
You know, so y'all heard what words is with spells, right? You heard? So it's government and it's win.
They know what you're talking about.
Have you spelled gov and her? That's the only time because government don't even sound like governor. Never mind.
You know, so
I don't know.
After the smell of medulla oblongata. How do you say medulla oblongata? And all the have sometimes you get the peanut ass brain. You just try to overthink that shit. And like I say, yo, bro, I'm fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. I'm fucked up. So we
end it, man. It's the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast. It's your boy Jay in the Face with the host with the most, your boy Alimo. We got Eddie Bronx with the Crocs, ready to Millie Rock on your block, and we got the pro they call Demo. You already know that's the word. It's the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast. We love y'all every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Sunday, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Thursday. We don't even know. We coming on your show. It is what it is, and you know what you know.
I'm into Ace Born the Car. I know what I know. We on motherfucking Monday. Bam, Wednesday. Bam. Like that. And stop, rock. And we can do it all by ourselves on Friday and Saturday, maybe Sundays. That's okay. If we come, don't you pray. Sit back and watch what we say. We'll buy you a
drink.
Podcast. We'll buy you a podcast. Cause I don't want to be because of you.
So what you think about that? You will see Pinky and Black, Pinky and Black. Like ooh. That's on Saturdays and ooh. What else? Sunday at 9:05. Check us out. We'll be online.
Oh, I like that one right there. Check us out.
I
love y'all guys, man. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Y'all, man.
Peace and love.
What's up here, man?
Hadris. We said Hadris.